and in this edition of In Deep, we're going to be looking at scale practice. One thing that guitar players should try to make part of their daily routine when they practice is working on scales. But what can happen is you start working on scales, and then you got to get bogged down. Next thing you know, all your practice time was spent working on scales, and it's a little like, taking medicine or eating only vegetables. It isn't as much fun as just soloing and working on other stuff. So the idea here is I'm going to give you an approach to practicing scales so that you'll be able to take elements of what's in this lesson and then construct your own sort of 20-minute, 30-minute workout to do, but to make sure you try to do it every single day so that you're working on scale positions and scale practicing and alternate picking and playing cleanly, memorizing your scales, all those things, but within a confined, specific amount of time. And then you're not going to use up all your practice time on the one thing, but at the same time you're going to be getting your scale practice covered for the day. So we're going to start with A major, the A major scale, in 3 positions. All right, let's start with the A major scale. It's played in 4th position. So the index finger 4th fret, middle 5th, ring 6th, pinky 7th. And I'm alternate picking the whole time. Another thing is I'm trying to have my thumb towards the middle of the back of the neck, my fingers parallel with the frets coming from above and keeping my hand relaxed. So the first thing I want you to do is to play that scale up and down, ascending and descending, 10 times. I'm not going to play it 10 times here, but I'll play it repeatedly to give the idea. Okay, so that was 4 times. 1 time is up and down. So do that 10 times, and make sure you do it in a relaxed way, slow enough so every note is absolutely clear. And everybody has a little problem getting the ring finger and the pinky to be independent. So it's good to work on that specifically. And this next thing we're going to do kind of addresses that. Instead of just playing up and down from the 6th string all the way to the 1st, back to the 6th, I like to do something I call pinky to index, where you go on groups of 3 strings at a time. So that's played like this. So what I did is I come down 8 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's pinky to index on the top 3 strings. You know, the extremes of the highest to the lowest note within that position. Go back up, and then I start from the highest pinky note on the B string and go down 3 strings. So it's 8 notes again, back up, and then on the G string, same process. This time there's 9 notes, it just works out that way. And then we go down from pinky on the 4th string, and then pinky on the 5th string. If you go up, so I went between the bottom 2 strings and then up to the 4th, up to the 3rd, etc. And this is a good way to break up the scale into these other groups And it's more like what you do when you solo. It's more common to be playing on a group of strings and then ascend and descend. That's more like normal playing, so that's what this emulates. All right, now let's go to A major in 5th position. It's going to be where you have to stretch your fingers out. Index stays at the 5th fret. Middle's going to be at the 7th, pinky at the 9th. And then the index, you'll see, will move up from 5th to 6th at a couple spots. So that time I did it 4 times, but you should do it 10 times. And again, go slowly enough. So every note is clear, and try to alternate pick the whole time. Use a metronome. And then you can do the pinky to index thing here too. On the way up. And that's a great thing to do. In the instances where you have 3 notes on a string, it's good to practice on that string or hammers.